Hey everybody, it's Matt, and we are walking one of our job sites in Philadelphia. I'm here with Andresa. Say hi, Andresa. It's my business partner,
everybody.
Andresa Labrace. You guys, I shot a video with Roberto on our YouTube page a little while ago with her husband, and Liz and I have been partnering with Andresa and Roberto for a while now. And we are on this flip in Philly that we want to give you guys a quick tour of. And I just went through some things with Andresa, and I was just like, man, this is so awesome what I'm learning here that we have to put this on the Facebook for everybody to learn from. So
yeah, I'm glad to share.
Yeah. So first thing is, Andresa is an awesome shopper, and so I looked at these hardwood floors we have, and show us a hardwood floor sample.
There we go.
Yep. I looked at that floor right there. It's hard to see. You know, I'll turn the camera on real quick. I'll show you guys what it looks like installed. So there it is. And I was like, man, that's like, what could we have paid for that? Because I'm used to shopping for hardwood floors, and hardwood floors from my price range from like, you know, $3.50, $4 a foot, up into, you can even pay upwards of $10 or more per square foot for hardwood floors, right? Yeah. So, drum roll, what did we pay for those hardwood floors?
We paid $2.99.
$2.99 a square foot.
It's oak, hardwood floor oak, and the goal is just to get the look and negotiate the price. Always negotiate the price, especially if you have multiple jobs. And you're gonna get a big order. I always negotiate the price.
That's something I've learned from you, is you have to negotiate everything.
Everything.
You and Roberto have taught me that. I think Roberto would negotiate
He's the master negotiator.
I know.
Yeah, he negotiates everything.
I've learned so much from you
From
guys.
socks to multifamilies.
Anything. Right. That's why Roberto does our acquisitions, by the way, in Philadelphia. Yes. So now another thing I got here. Let me show you guys the tile. This tile over here is going in the basement of this property. Yeah. I love that. It's got like a marble look to it, actually.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly why I got it. Because people like marble, but people don't like the price of marble. Right. So I get the look with a different price. So that's what we are looking for. Yeah.
So what do we pay for that?
89 cents.
89 cents a square foot. That's awesome.
And then this is the tile, ceramic tile that we always use in our bathrooms. It's the same in every single project. Yeah. And this is $1.99.
I love the wood grain look to that. I mean, it's hard to see, you know, getting right up on it, but if I can get right up on the tile, you guys can see it's got a nice wood grain look, but it doesn't have much texture in tactile texture to it, but it's got
a very clean,
a little bit.
Clean, modern look that goes well with backsplash.
Now we're going to do a little racing stripe, right? Yeah. That's what I call it. I don't know if that's the technical term for it, but a little racing stripe in there. Now, what width do you do?
This is $12, the piece. So we don't use it all. We just break it in 2 or 3 pieces and make like a stripe throughout. Yeah. But that's about it.
So for the people that are watching, that's that. For the people that are watching that are in the real estate business, give us a brief story on what happened in this property. I know, like, it looks beautiful now, but they get exposed brick and stuff like that, and it goes up the steps, and there's a finished basement and everything. But tell us briefly what it looked like when we bought the place, because it didn't look like this.
When we walk in this property over here, there was so much around that we couldn't even see the square footage completely, but we had an idea about the total. So the property came up to here and have a very narrow kitchen. So we basically blow the back of the house, and at some point we had only 3 walls. And we extended. Over here we had to extend up to 70% of the lot.
So we really ripped the whole back of the house off and then blew out, right?
Listen, this is something for a lot of people. This is a scary part. I wouldn't recommend to do on your first flip. No. Here in South Philly, people don't want narrow kitchens. People want larger, open. As you can see, this is a big kitchen here. So at some point, you've got to blow the back of the house and go for it. Yeah. And what's crazy is this is South Philadelphia.
But you've got just that's the backyard that the folks have, and they're still willing to pay, you know, really good money for a property. I mean, this is just a big spot here on the first floor, big open floor plan. That's what everybody wants these days. And we
did the same thing on the second floor too. So the layout that we had in the past had a small bathroom. So we blow that up. So we have both first and second floor the same.
Yep.
And then we put 2 bedrooms there and master bath, full bath.
What's up, Josh Menti? Compare this to Baltimore. Josh Menti's my buddy down in Baltimore. This is Josh. This is South Philadelphia. We're walking a fix and flip here in South Philadelphia, and you know, I want to come down to Baltimore and do a job like this with you at some point. Yeah, it's just South Philly. The market here is just really blowing up. It's really doing. It's really going well. I think. I mean, our out sale projections on this house when we first took it on were like 270, 280, right?
Yeah. Exactly. So when we price it out, we look at comparables when we buy it. We don't take the appreciation in consideration.
Right.
If it comes, it's a cherry on top of the ice cream. But if it doesn't, it is what it is. It still makes sense. Our price is getting better and better. We just check a few comps over here, and we're pretty happy with the results.
Yeah, so we're better than 270, which is good. So
much better.
Yeah. It's cabinets.
We're going on the market next week. So
That's
it's
great.
going to be a great.
If you guys know anybody looking to move to South Philadelphia, we got a great property, 2-bedroom, 2-bedroom, 2.5 bath.
Yeah.
Hit us up in the comment section with a finished basement.
That's another thing. For
Let's
smaller
peek down there real quick.
Yeah, in South Philly, we finished the basement. This is also very important to make sure the opening is 36, not 24 or something like that. You guys are working on the
so that's the tile in action.
Yeah.
Tile's going down. Don't want to walk too much further down, but that's going to be a finished space. And then a utility room in the back here.
And put a sump pump too. So
for those of you guys just joined us, we're just walking a flip in South Philadelphia, and what you guys just saw was like an evidence of what we are doing, what it makes sense economically to do in thriving areas like Philly. Like we're finishing basements, not just finishing them off. In that space, we had to lower the basement floor through like jacking it, like through jackhammering them and lowering it down, right? Like we took out the floor and then dropped it down, right? I mean, am I saying the terms right? Or
no, it's
it's okay. You can correct me. Go ahead.
No, it's all good.
Yeah.
Dig the basement. In this case here, we didn't have to underpin, which is more complex.
That's what I was kind of fishing for, a way to underpin it or not. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we dig the basement. We had a considerable good height, so we did not have to underpin. We had to dig the basement, so we could have a extra living space.
Yeah, right. And that actually makes sense to do economically here. Yes. I've done business in other marketplaces where it doesn't make sense to do that.
Nope.
Where you can't swing doing it. But here in Philly, you get a return on that. It creates an extra. How many square foot of living space did we create down there by doing that?
About 400.
About 400 square foot of living space. Yeah. The cost is. I mean, what would a developer like us, pay to full finish on the basement, to dig it out? Rock.
We had good deals.
I know, right. That's true. What's a retail price to do that? Not our price. What's a retail price?
It really depends on how deep you go.
Yeah. How far down you got to go.
How deep you go.
The underpinning has a big difference to do with it.
Exactly. That differentiates a lot. So
it depends on the house too. It depends on how big it is as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I've seen digging the basement from $4,000 to $10,000, and then underpinning, that number goes on and on.
Sure.
And then you have architect, engineer costs. You need to take consideration.
And then you got to finish it, right? Yeah, all those things. I mean, again, this is all permanent work you have to do on these properties too. But in a neighborhood where that level of living space is of more value, it actually you got a higher sell price.
The way that I do it, I look at the properties that sold the quickest and had the greatest finishes, and I see what is in common between all of them. And finished basement, it's one of those things that I've got to do it. It
adds up. So all right, cool. Well, this has been awesome. Great tour. I love this property. I can't wait to do more stuff in South Philly. So for those of you guys watching, thanks for watching. We're gonna check out. Say bye-bye, Andresa.